everybody, to the WNBA Bank Shot presented by the Fantasy Boutique, DFS Boutique. Go tailor your game like a winner. Yeah, man. So we haven't been having a lot of fun over at the Fantasy Boutique. All the channels over in our Slack group are popping off. A lot of chatter. It's just really fun to be part of Team Boutique. So on top of just being fun, you're gonna have great insight on making incredible lines and having a really high probability of cashing consistently. So with that being said, I do want to take a second to say happy birthday to my daughter. She turns 10 today. It's pretty incredible. I can't believe she's 10 already. But yeah, loves some basketball as well as my other daughter. So yeah, so we do this kind of have fun and watch these games together. So happy birthday! And then to get into this slate, it's a nice big one today, and I got some plays I think that can help you navigate those GPP waters and as well as cash to get into that green. So starting off, we're gonna go to guard with Allie Quigley, 6,500 on FanDuel, 9,300 on DK. Key stats: 17.1 points per game, 3.1 rebounds per game, 3.3 assists per game. Really like Quigley. She's been having a fantastic last couple games, and she is there's no reason for her to really kind of not continue to have fantastic games, as everything is pretty much the same right now. So they're relying on her to kind of do a little bit of everything. So definitely can pay off value there. Next up, we have guard Sims from the Sparks, and she's our cheapy option today at 4,400 on both FanDuel and DK. 6.1 points per game, 1.5 rebounds, 2.7 assists, and 1.3 steals. So as you can see, she can do a little bit of everything, and at 4,400, she doesn't need too much to return value. Has had quite a bit of minutes in the last couple games, and I don't see that changing. They do have an injury in their backcourt, which I think is thrusting her into more minutes. But hey, I'll take it. And she helped me win quite a bit the other night when I used her. So another great play there to help your rosters kind of go around with some cheaper prices. Next up, we have guard Curry from the Mercury. She's 5,200 on FanDuel, 5,700 on DK. 10.8 points per game, 3.9 rebounds, and 1.7 assists. She kind of does a little bit of everything on the floor, as well as she's become a pretty big scoring threat for them, having 18 and 20 over the last two games in real scoring points. So I think with Griner down and Taurasi trying to free up a little bit of space for Taurasi to have her games, because she's a high scoring threat. Curry has been lifting it up, so definitely worth her value there if she continues to get those minutes and those scoring opportunities. And then last but not least, at the guards, we have Taurasi, who we were just talking about, 6,400 on FanDuel, 9,900 on DK, 18.6 points per game, 2.8 rebounds per game, and 2.6 assists per game. Like I said, she has handled the bulk of the scoring since Griner has gone down. And I don't see that changing tonight. She should have a pretty incredible game. She is going back to Connecticut, which I mentioned yesterday is her old college stomping ground, so maybe she has a little bit more juice in the tank and wants to go perform in front of some of her old fans there in Connecticut. So moving on, we're going to go to forwards, and we're going to start at the forwards with Messiman from Washington. 7,300 on FanDuel, 9,600 on DK. Yeah, her stats are just kind of jump off the page. 13.2 points per game, 5 rebounds, 2.5 assists, 1.6 blocks, and 1.1 steals. And she is stepping into the bulk of the minutes and being the leader with Elena Deladon out for a couple weeks here. But she just put up a couple good games in her last 2 of her last 3 games. She had 48 and 50 FanDuel points, and then also was over 50 in both those games on DK. So definitely a formidable threat to put up some big numbers, and why not catch her early before she gets super ridiculously priced, as you will see later on when we talk about one of the other players on this list. Moving on, we have Breland from the Sky, 6,000 on FanDuel, 8,100 on DK, 9.5 points per game, 6.4 rebounds, 1.6 assists, as well as blocks there. So another streaky player right now, having a couple great back-to-back games, and performances just jumping off the page there. Definitely worth her price on both sites, and I can definitely see her having another good one tonight. She's definitely an energetic player, and gets up and down the court. So fire her up. And then moving on, we have forward Candace Parker, 8,500 on FanDuel, 12-9 on DK. She's the one I was talking about when I said price is getting up there. But, I mean, she's worth it. She's 16 points per game, 8.5 rebounds per game, 4.5 assists per game, 1.9 blocks, and 1.4 steals. She is all around dominant, and I think tonight's the night that she's gonna continue just continuing to dominate more. So I can see her eclipsing all of those statistical numbers and putting up a heck of a game. So now, unfortunately, if we're going to go with these high-end plays, we're going to also need some cap relief. And if you're looking for that, we have forward Marissa Coleman. She's going to see some up ticket minutes with Dupree out, 3,400. FanDuel, 3,600 on DK. 5.2 points per game, 2.1 rebounds. But like I said, she's going to see a massive increase in numbers the last two games, over 20 minutes. And out, that price, she can definitely return value and help you fit in some of them big stars. So that is kind of what we got for you today over here on the video. Let's take it over to Slack. We're gonna have a player pool, as well as just genuinely talking about plays and ask questions, and we'll answer them and help you guys build an incredible line. And then obviously we got NASCAR this weekend, golf today. Obviously going on still with those four rounds. We're in round 2. I know most weeks they do a third and fourth round slate. I'm not sure if they're doing it again with no cuts this week, but if they are, I'm sure Josh is over there hooking you up with Scott, him and those two formulating some great plays. And check out Alex. He's got the suicide squeeze on, and he's trying to score some points, and he's definitely been scoring some green results over there, if you know what I mean. So yeah, get over there and do all that. And like I said, DFS.com or DFSboutique.com. Yeah, $5 a month, 16 cents a day. So yeah, good luck everybody, and we will see you over in the community. Do not hesitate to join. We will gladly welcome you with open arms and make you feel like family, just like the Olive Garden. All right, guys. Later.